to Knoxville, home of the Tennessee Volunteers, where the hymn of choice is Good Old Rocky Top, and they hope that by the end of this one, it's good on Rocky Top. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Lined up for the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
So fun.
Getting set for first down. They go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Snap from the gun on third down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing in this one.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
There's a great example of the offensive coordinator and quarterback being on the exact same page. The coordinator's anticipating man coverage. The quarterback recognizes it, and immediately he knows which receiver to go to attack this defense.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The give to the lone running back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too.
Going for it all. He got it. And he will score. Touchdown ball.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. On first down, here comes this offense. Power football with the run. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need it.
He'll come out throwing on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They're working that left side. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him, and nobody.
Did he step out? I think he stepped out.
He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Makes the grab on third. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. Just going to keep it after the snap.
Oh, good shit. Fuck. I was hoping somebody broke a damn tackle.
Just create a little bit they can't dance, run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
That's what I was saying. Like, I was like, fuck. I ain't know if there's one. I ain't know somebody's going to.
10 from the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, you got to come back.
To the left.
Good
Gets
throw.
out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Got to come back,
Really
player.
good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
That's the same thing that happened against fucking Notre Dame. I fucking got across the first down mark and they said I didn't get it. I called timeout so I can save me some clock, and I couldn't challenge the play. I was like, fuck. Lost the game. 31-24.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on
Yeah, I thought I was touching out too.
deep in the red zone. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, they hope, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Shit, it wasn't nothing over.
Man, this
Why
offense
take a second and fucking throw
How
in
about the
interception?
first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's
They make a
out.
smart play.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football
Well, I
right
don't know he can
back
run.
to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll throw it on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. And you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how.
Hey, look, man, we did our best right there, B.
All season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Oh, that's already decided?
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
I don't know how that's going to work out.
What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Northern Illinois is.
Well, I mean, yeah, B.D. Bishop did play well last year.
Like the tide may be
we'll see.
These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
I mean, I like Johnny Smith, though. Arthur Smith actually has I mean, Darnell Washington's okay, but he's more of a blocker anyway.
We'll circle back if anything changes.
They have a receiving threat and those 2 tight end sets.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way.
Shit, got away.
Pick up on that play.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
To the ground with the back. Tackled, but he has a first down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar.
Bro, I don't know. Was that outside contained?
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that
crazy.
are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket.
Yeah.
You saw it right there in that play action.
Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw.
Yeah, that's I knew he was going there. I still threw it away.
Touchdown, Panther.
I gotta be more patient.
The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
It's very smart football. Did that in the first quarter now.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Hey, I couldn't get between it. I fucking got ran over fucking junior or something. That was really over million yards.
Running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again.
He said what? You say y'all can't stop the run today?
Football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And he pulls it in.
Let's fucking go.
Touchdown, Volunteer. Hold it in.
I just lobbed it over the top. I'm like, okay, he beat the man right there, and that's how I was like he's a little bit behind. So if I lob this, he might get it there. So the motherfucking safety fast though, whoever the fuck that was.
You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it out. It's Adkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out in the end zone was not a good one. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth.
Ooh,
like
get there!
Just trading blows, David. What is this?
I saw the drag, but I saw the corner coming down, so I'm like, all right, he's gonna make that tackle. Throw it.
No momentum.
Give me
You gotta
pressure.
find somebody that can make a play to
Huh?
create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way.
Oh my god, that fucking speed burst.
On the move at the 30.
That definitely was a speed burst right there.
Down at the 42.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attacked the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Panthers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. Going to try to get it himself.
Shoot!
Crosses the 30.
Damn it.
He's got a lane. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure. But this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's
Fucking tackle 14.
and a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football
When I played, no.
in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open, catch the football.
Yeah.
Now on the move.
Good fucking tackle.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time.
Oh, there was nobody on the other side.
Off the RPO.
Oh,
And into the end zone.
who the fuck was supposed to be on the other side? I was covered too.
What a grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field
Bruh,
is huge.
I don't know
And also
who.
the anticipation, the
There was supposed to be
timing,
somebody on that side. Nobody was there.
and hit a guy
That made no
on stride
sense.
So he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave.
That's
And listen,
crazy.
a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown
Man,
into the end
trying to
zone.
hold to a field goal at
Coverage,
least.
hit the open guy and let him do the rest.
Fair catch. Call
Like,
for
what
it.
else do? That first pick was on me. Making dumb mistakes. First half smart.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll try the left side. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, looking again to throw.
Oh, that's for me.
One up top.
Oh, he got it.
On target over the middle. He found plenty of room and he gets it to the
I did not think he caught that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can
Bro, why the fuck did he not go up the field?
pass to the sideline.
Bro, I playmaker him up the field. He should have went up the
At the
field.
end of the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. So Balls will line up to kick off and start the second half.
That damn game I played against fucking Cam, though, I had to fucking fix my laptop. And I was like, it wasn't no better time for me to play, so I was like, I'm just going to play that shit. Oh, shit. Tap.
And he'll be brought down after a
Do I have to up back or something?
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys.
Trying to burn this defensive back.
You did.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Off the play fake. Just gets rid of it
Oh,
before the heat. He just got rid
I was about to say, that's probably
Not sure
you.
what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Moving out of the pocket. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, this offense did a lot of good things there in the first half. It wouldn't surprise me if they pumped this one away after that incompletion on third down. They do have the lead. I think you've got to put some trust in your defense here to not give up any points and get you the ball back.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The offense lining up for a first down play. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. One man in the backfield. and
Good
he
fucking
gets-
tackle.
And they try the middle of this.
Bro, how the
defense,
fuck you
and
be
that
blowing the
is
fucking
not
angle
happening.
like that?
How
Shit
about
crazy.
the defender being a heat-seeking...
No, I'm just saying, like, you get the angle right. Because when I try, like, I know when I use I'm trying to fill an area.
They'll leave it with him.
Oh, I was waiting for him. I waited for the linebacker to get what's called it. I had to take a little extra time doing that.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, he drops to throw. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to...
I don't know, Square would have been over right there, but I saw him get away, but I wasn't sure about that there. I'm not gonna make a dumb one, so all good.
You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
And what a game-changing play right there, because it looks like he's going to flip the field with a really good punt return, but then he coughs it up, and just like that, the offense is back on the field.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Wicks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The defense going to stop.
The hell just happened?
They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Hey, brother. Hey, bro. Man. Bro, that man was fucking all sides, dog. How the fuck did they not call that?
He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released on that
That's crazy.
pass, and it never
I thought
had
they
a
would have
chance.
called that.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but into the plays when I can be physical and really make him feel me. I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
On third and long, try to convert through the air.
Bro, how the fuck?
He got smacked just as he released the pass.
I don't even know if my kid can make this.
Really
Oh.
nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing
So
up
the running back?
trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
I know for damn sure you're getting down consistent fucking pressure. That shit's fucking insane.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Oh, great.
And defense, obviously,
So
they
what's
won a
the
few
other one?
downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Line getting set on second down.
How the fuck did not?
Fires to the big fella.
Bro, they did not stop. I mean, they did not fucking. How the fuck did they take that dumbass angle?
Touchdown, Pitt.
Bruh, that shouldn't have fucking me, not the damn quarterback. Why the fuck did they stop?
Catching it. No mid-season concentration laps here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
Bro, that was a me. That, bro, they were both there. They just stopped. Let him throw the ball.
Down the field, treat him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
Definitely got a lot of offensive weapons. I mean, offensive plays over here.
For the fair catch.
Down that shit up.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
I probably could have bounced that to the
For
outside.
them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the
Get my
quarterback
corner.
to play his
Give my-
best
give my
football. He's
receiver
gonna
a chance
have
to get
be
that
good
corner.
pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his
To be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Damn, you sent fucking 8, though?
Plays you dream about. You blitz, you
I
bring
see.
absolute lumber. Those big hits, man, those can set the tone. And that makes a decision for this
Fucking
offensive player.
C.
Do I really want to go near
God
that guy?
damn.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble.
Bruh, can somebody block the inside?
Quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Here, I just
Offense has not been good, and
bro,
add
that,
this one to the tally.
bro, that fucking inside, they're just getting, I'm fucking getting beat on the inside. That's the issue, because the outside, it feels fine.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground.
I know next college football, I'm gonna do a lot better than what I fucking did. This seems actually pretty good, bro. That's all that I ain't getting a chance to
Offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had this
shit,
game
man.
hammer
Y'all
locked
figured it
down.
out,
Right
yeah.
now they are
I feel like I still gonna have to figure it out.
And
Yeah, that fucking drag route was open. Anyway.
How nice is it as a defense when you can
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out. Even I gotta YouTube that shit, dog, because
get home? That makes you feel good.
I would like to get a fucking 5-star next season. Probably the only team that didn't get a 5-star.
Pushes the ball back with his long second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Open
Yeah.
space at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense
Yeah, it's
finally
different.
makes a stop. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Fast motion from the offense. Reads it, fires complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
While he was putting up big numbers coming into this one, we knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
A designed run for the quarterback.
Run it back again.
Long tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The option look. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got.
I didn't think I was gonna fucking get there, but I did.
Down and one.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's
I said, let me fucking shoot. Like I said, let me fucking shoot this shit with the safety, dog. Fuck that shit.
a lot of tackles. You really gotta
Get it. If not, fuck it. You made it
scheme
effort.
ways to get him out in more space.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
This shit.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And the route is
Fucking
on.
drag. Ultimate man beater.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns.
Not mad at myself.
What a
Defense, I mean, you
Almost
treat
ready
me.
to kick it
You
away
know how to
after
fucking.
scoring the touchdown.
Sorry about offensive game plan. I've only made one mistake so far. So I'm not mad.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Play smart football.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
What'd you say?
Looking for room. It's quick.
Oh, he took the wrong person. Take the outside person. Inside motherfucker. He ain't gonna be able to get there. Bro, I hate when the game goes
Second
down.
down now. Is they're ready
It's
to go
definitely not
back
the
to
play I
work.
want to win. Only thing gonna let me fucking win five. It's not gonna change it.
The offense wastes no time.
And you know how you
getting
just
the
press
timeout
X and the
call.
motherfucker don't do this shit. Press the run and then you win that play. Yeah.
Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose
Oh.
their will.
There you go. We can get 5 yards out of there, boy.
Out to the 29.
That's what we looking for, man. Some tough running out here, B.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, and there's room. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down.
Bro,
Awesome.
I fucking pressed the X button, dog.
They'll get him down for the sack.
It's fucking smart.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you
Goddamn
something, this
eat.
is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Are you serious?
Well, the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football.
Man.
Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Got it.
Snags it inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down.
Ain't gonna hold you spot. I saw that play for you.
And how about the big strike down the field?
Yeah.
I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Out of the gun, they give to the back.
See, I learned when to win and when not to throw that motherfucker.
And he's down at the
'Cause
12.
he got to get that angle on him first, and he got to get in front of him.
Remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it
Oh
fly.
shit!
They get it up.
I was like that linebacker was right there. I was like, I'm not trying to throw that bitch.
Your
I'm
job
gonna put that
is
bitch
to
off.
rotate, to confuse, to hit, to make
If it was just
quarterbacks
straight man to man, I
feel
think he had him on the witch off.
This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way.
Damn.
The pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these past.
Bro, do you blitz this
situations.
offense against
That's now
everybody?
The 7th sack of the game.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking to take a shot.
Oh shit! I did not see the safety back there.
Got room on the return. And the freshman just showed those great ball
Hmm?
skills and snatched it right out of the air.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all.
That's because he knows the game in and out. I mean, not the game itself, but
They do, and they stamp
he
this.
knows how you play. So.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the
And
30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Well, to be fair, I don't know how to read the field, and I can't really decipher, where the blitz is coming from. So.
Just wait for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
It says he actually watches and reserves, and
Getting a little fancy with a gift to the wide receiver here.
the crazy part is I still have a chance to win my goddamn conference, which is wow. I've only played one conference game, so.
Kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Huh?
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of
Yeah.
downs. Going up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone.
He got it.
Touchdown, Panther.
He got it.
And the punishment has been.
They got the wild trail. They got wild trail in this game.
With that, they are closing in on.
They got wild trail in this game. That's definitely a wild trail. You don't got.
6-0
I know that fucking play like the back of my damn hand.
Points, and more points. This
I
offense
think
has
some of the playbooks they don't allow you to get certain formations,
gas.
which is weird.
Points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Yeah.
see ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick. And they got him.
Like, I feel like I could have threw that post route because it was enough space, and he got across the face of the corner. But I just didn't try. Well, I didn't have enough time, but I saw it. Like, I could see stuff, but I'm like, do I have enough time to actually make the throw?
They've got on 2nd and 14. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. And that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming.
Oh, that's on me. I threw it too late. I gotta throw it as soon as he crosses before he gets to that fucking linebacker. Because the corner right there, he wouldn't have been able to get down quick enough to that ball. That's on me. I threw it too late.
You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing, and you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen.
Good throw. Shit, nah, kick my ass. Shit. I gotta tell everybody, look, if I can't stop you, that's on me. I gotta figure out how to fucking improve my defense.
Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Oh, and he missed it. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 11 over Mississippi State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the ground, it's Wicks. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard.
I feel like I can run the ball in this game. I couldn't run the ball like this early in the season. I was struggling bad. And it might have been because one of the running backs I had, two, the offensive line that I had.
Keep it on the ground.
But I feel like with this team, I can actually run the football, which I really didn't do. I was throwing the ball way too much this year. But I just didn't feel comfortable running the football. Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable running the football because I felt like my offensive line wasn't able to block in the way I needed them to. But with this team, their offensive line is pretty decent, and I actually have two good running backs. But Oklahoma State, I was literally searching for a running back the whole time.
Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game.
Yeah, next season I will be geared to learn the football more. I need to fucking learn the fucking option game too. Because I'm sure as well as I run the football, I'm sure I can learn options. They surely will. But I still need to work on the pass game. I don't expect myself to be throwing the ball 30 or 40 times. But I need to play. I need to fucking throw. I'm going to have to throw the footballs.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football.
Same blueprint as mine.
To get back in this game, but they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a
most
great
comfortable for me.
offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Pace to grab enough for the first. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, I don't know if it was anybody behind him. If you went to the flat, I was going to throw it behind him. God damn it. I don't know if his windup takes too long or what, but I fucking had to, what you call it? Had the damn fucking guy to cross around.
They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell they were ready.
He fucked him up. That tight end 98 overall too. Yeah, he 98 overall. He best player on the team. But the crazy part, he's a blocking tight end. He's not really no pass catcher like that.
Doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football, a little ballet moment there. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a
I ain't gonna hold you. It'd be difficult to be fucking patient. That fucking pass rush.
Like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting.
Oh, you got to be fucking good. This is a great finish.
They're going the other way.
Okay, smart.
Running out the clock.
Did find some shit. If I don't get blitz, I think I can get some throws off and I can run the football. That's for sure.
And they taken the
On defense, I don't know. Shit, you just fucking finding everything.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.